Hi everyone. I just thought I would put a sort of a few sentences together concerning the video I did on shame. When I was asked by Rawani and Trevor to do this video, I found it a very interesting dynamic. I just thought, I would, if I was them, chosen a lady to do it, because it fits much more with, I suppose, this culture and sometimes the shame that can come from stuff that happens to ladies. And yet, when they asked me to do it, I just thought, hold on a moment, it's different for a man, and we don't have the same pressures on us as men concerning shame in the normal areas that ladies are challenged in as well. And also, coming from a Oriental background and an Asian background, shame is a much bigger dynamic, if you like, than even sin is. So even when we come to think about sin in the Orient, it's a very difficult concept to come to grips with. But when you talk about shame, it's a different one. And there are different dynamics that come with shame in terms of men, in, I suppose, in the Orient, and as well as in the West. So the concepts of defeat, being in submission to, or being oppressed, those sorts of things, that sense of powerlessness, I suppose, is the same sort of theme that runs throughout the whole of humanity. But for men, it comes through that sense of powerlessness, that sense of being subdued, that sense of shame of not being able to, say, provide for your family, all of those, or even defend your family. All of those things sort of feed into what happens with men, and especially from the Orient. And also not just shame for myself, but shame for my family, for my community. It all feeds into this idea of shame and of loss of standing in a community, loss of standing in one's own eyes, and also in the eyes of one's community. So a very interesting bit that I had to do. It was pretty challenging. I needed help, and Trevor gave me a bit of help on it, in terms of music and stuff like that. And I just thought I had to have something, a base of which to work from. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I suppose, in our journey and exploration of shame, we can see actually it applies as much to men as to women, but obviously there are different things that trigger it. And for men, it is, I've discovered in my initial journey, it's different, it's slightly different, but the core of it is the same. That loss and powerlessness is really something that is a theme that goes through the whole of humanity with it. So anyway, look, take care. Hope you have a really good explore, and I hope in the end there would be sort of like that sense of peace and that sense of being reconciled to whatever has happened to you and to me. Okay, so take care. God bless you.